This is gonna be new for me.
Me too. So me too, sort of.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll just
Jinx.
Yeah, right. So, for those of everyone who's watching, thank you so much for joining us today. Do you want to go ahead and tell everyone who you are?
Sorry.
I'm Jay, the host of the show, and I have invited my model friend out here. Her name is Bre.
It's very unprofessional.
What, laughing?
Yeah, sorry.
You can laugh. You can laugh, this is fun.
When I laugh, my eyes water. Damn it. Okay.
I made you cry today.
Yeah, a little
Okay. So for everyone who's watching on this video, this is gonna be the outtakes. Okay, we're just gonna gain our composure.
I thought you were going with it. I was like, that's cute. Maybe,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. I might. You never know. It's gonna be on the video, so.
Yeah.
All right. So, thank you everyone for watching today. For tuning in. My name is Jay. I'm a photographer and self-taught, and I have invited out one of my model friends. Her name is Bre. Bre, how are you doing today?
Hello.
Thank you for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure. So, just wanted to kind of get some more about you and the modeling industry in general with your experience that you've had. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes. So I'm in my 30s, early 30s. I have 4 children. I've been modeling on and off for about 4 years now. I used to model when I was younger. I took a really long break and had a family. Then I started up again. So it's been about 4 years since.
Okay.
Yep.
That's very, very cool. Do you mind me asking, like, what got you into modeling, or like, what made you click and want to do that?
When I was younger, people always told me that I should do modeling, and it just kind of stuck in my head. And so I started doing it when I was little. I was with an agency. However, my mother didn't want me to travel. She's like, no, you have to stay local. And I didn't want to stay local.
Right.
So after a couple of years, I think it was about 2 years, I stopped. I was just like, forget it. Like, there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
My town that I lived in was really small. So the opportunities were very minimum. So I was over it.
I see. Well, I'm sure that those opportunities would have presented themselves to you first.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're from.
Corpus Christi.
Corpus Christi. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. I saw the Selena statue out there. That's cool. And was it the Lexington? The
Yeah.
ship?
Yeah, that's there.
I like that. So cool, Texas girl. So, look, have you stuck with the same concepts that you first started with, or have you evolved? Like,
Definitely evolved, don't we all?
yes, no. So how did you first start collaborating with photographers versus how do you do it like now, or gigs? Do you mind giving me some insight on that?
Yeah, sure. So at first, I started collaborating with a photographer who saw me in a Whataburger.
Oh, a Whataburger.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was actually in Corpus as well. I was there for a high school reunion.
That's where the first Whataburger's at, right? It's in Corpus.
Yeah,
It's a little shack. I see it.
But it's not. I don't know if it's still there. I was at a different Whataburger. But anyway, yeah, they just came up to me and gave me their business card, and I was pretty hesitant. You know, I was like, I don't know. After a couple days, I contacted him. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? We did a fashion shoot, and after that, more photographers were contacting me, and I kind of just went with ones that I thought were the same style as what I had, in mind.
Sure.
And then after doing it for a couple of years, I started to get back into the groove of it, and started to, if I wasn't really feeling their work. Oh my god, I shouldn't say this.
Go ahead, no, it's
I'll
okay.
cut this out.
You can say it, it's cool.
I would charge them, so.
Okay.
So I started charging, and
Okay. You should be charging.
yeah,
Yeah.
I charge for the most part. Like I charge most photographers unless we have like already developed a a friendship about
I see.
it, you know, like you and I.
Gotcha. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm very privileged to get to work with you. So it was forever, I think, for us to get to actually work together.
It was.
But I think this is our third time shooting together.
Yeah.
And I think the first time was great. I think the second time was great. I wish it would have been more.
Yeah, it was super fast.
It was cluster. I think today has gone great up to this point. We did some nice athletic and fun things, so that was cool.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, cheers to a good modeling session today.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, like, let me ask you this: as a model, do you ever have any sort of like rejection at all? Like, I personally probably just think that no, not at all.
I haven't so far, no.
No. What would you do if you, like, how would you handle that if you had that come up? Because I know with me, sometimes I get a little, I don't know how to handle rejection, and yeah.
Well, usually I don't ever like seek out photographers and ask them, or businesses or anything. I don't really ask for anything. I wait for them, or I see whoever comes to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why I haven't been rejected. If I were to be, I think I would handle it pretty well. I'd be like, okay, that just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. There's, what is the movie called? I think it's Jack Reacher. And they said that the DA doesn't take a case that he knows that he's not going to win. So it's like if you let someone come to you, then it's automatic. You don't have to deal with it kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, don't set yourself up for failure, I guess, right?
I guess if it was something I really wanted, I definitely go for it. But so far, they just come to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand that. So, I, just because I know you, and I think anyone who looks at any of your work, I would consider you to be extremely creative.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. How do you consider yourself creative?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I like to create for sure, and I like to think outside the box.
Mm-hmm. Who would you say would be your biggest influences behind your creativity?
Ooh, that's a good one. So, honestly, I get a lot of my influence and motivation from artwork, like actual like illustrations, not necessarily other models or other photographers.
Sure.
I'll see artwork and I'll be like, ooh, like I like this, and I try to recreate it and bring it to life, I guess.
Okay, so there was the horse shoot you did. It was very like Lady Godiva.
Oh, someone else said that. Yeah.
So she, I forget exactly how it goes, but essentially like the worst thing you could do in history is basically like make a mockery of your husband. I forget how exactly the story goes, but she was on the horse, completely bare, riding through like the town as a showcase to basically mock her husband. So I want to do a shoot like that.
That'd be sweet.
I need to find a horse and someone who doesn't want to make fun of their husband, but I think it would be pretty, like a cool thing to do.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Like I want to shoot on a horse. And
Yeah?
yeah.
It was cool. Y'all killed it. You and shout out to Click Mode.
Yeah.
Y'all killed it on that shoot. I saw that and I instantly was like, had to turn off my whole internet for the day. So like, I don't need to see anything else for the day. I'm just gonna end it on that. It was really good.
Thank you.
So I guess probably just a couple more questions. How often do you model? Do you do it like every day, once a week?
So being a busy full-time mother, I try to keep it to about twice max a week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you'd maybe like to let anyone know who watches this? Where we can find you if they want to book you?
Yeah, so my Instagram, really all I have is Instagram right now.
Okay.
I'm thinking of maybe going other places, but for right now, I'm on Instagram at Bre Lina, BRE_LINA.
Okay, I'll include that in the comment section. here of the video so you guys can find her. This will be obviously here on YouTube, and I'll put it probably here on Instagram as well. I think that's really, is there anything else you want to add to it?
That you're awesome.
I'm awesome?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that. Likewise. Yeah, so thank you so much for doing an interview with me. And I can't wait to show everyone the pictures that we did today. They're going to be great. So,
yeah, I'm excited.
yes, ma'am.
All right.
Cool.